I removed these ends from the battery, and now I need to somehow remove this silicone to get those cells out of the case. So this is what is inside the bird battery. I removed these ends. Here is no just a push button and LED, and the charger point plug. This is not original, I swap this. This both goes to bird connector. I don't know, do I have it anymore? Yes, there it is. So this one is the original connector. There is plus, minus, and these, I think these are some data lines. As you can see, this goes to the BMS. I think this is Bluetooth module. I don't have a bird bike. This is just from bird bikes, so I guess they have some kind of Bluetooth application, Android something, which you can lock your scooter. I don't know if you can lock this battery too or what, but this works for a while, so I think it's just bad cell somewhere here. But if it's software related, I can remove this smart BMS and put some generic BMS there, and then I can use these batteries still. But I have to measure those cells. If they have different voltage, then I think it's problem is with one cell somewhere. Here we have this bird bike battery, and the problem was it works maybe 1 minute and then it cut off power. This has some smart BMS. It has, I think this is Bluetooth, and there it goes the wire. This one goes to the bike's controller. So this smart BMS, I don't know, is it this cuts off the battery if I use cuts off power if I use this battery some else than the bike where it should be. I don't know, is there paired something somehow, or there maybe one of these cells must be something wrong with the cell. But those cells I can measure. All these come from these cells. These are for balance. So if every cells have same voltage, then I think the cells are fine, and then I can replace that original BMS with this some dump BMS. This doesn't have some. I think this works fine with this battery, but first we need to measure those cells. Let me place this together. So there is minus. Maybe I can. Is that minus? Okay, this is strange voltage. How about that? Almost. How about this? Okay, so this is the ground, and it gives can you just work please? It gives that is the whole battery voltage. So this is the last cell and this is the first one. Doesn't show anything. This one shows this. So this is minus, this is plus. I can also check with this. This is battery minus, this is battery. Okay. So between the cells I can just measure for between these resistors. Why this is so hard? Okay, so 4.7 sorry, 4.07. Next one, four point oh seven. 4.07, 4.07, 4.07, 4.07, 4.07. 4.07 and 4.07. So all the cells has same voltage. So I think cells are fine. Now I just need to cut off these wires and then starts to solder these wires to that. So we don't need this. What is this? Oh, those are okay. Okay. So this is the some data line. We don't need that. Those data lines goes here. I can remove these clips. So these wires are for data. We don't need that. This is the balance connector. Why it doesn't come off? Okay, now it's off. We can just cut off these wires. And these wires are, I think they are 10 temp sensors, so we don't need those also. So goodbye for this. Maybe I can use this Bluetooth. I need to check out what is that. But this BMS is junk. Now we can try to place this one. I can see there is also a temperature sensor here. What if we take that off? We have plenty of space here. Doesn't this fit? That might be a problem. It doesn't fit this way, but if we can put it like that, then it fits. So if there is there was this kind of block, so I think we have at least this one empty space between batteries, so maybe this one fits. Maybe we test that first before we start to solder anything. So I put the battery back into this housing. So this end is the bottom, and this comes here. We can maybe delete that. We maybe don't need this, but maybe I put it, I don't know. But this is the upper side now. If I stick here, this here, I think it's gonna fit. Barely, but it's gonna fit there. I need to take off this battery from this housing. Yeah. Like that. And now we have to figure out these wires. So this one is battery plus out. This is battery plus. This is battery minus out, and this is battery minus. And these are these are those balance wires. And here we have balance wires, temp sensor, this is charge, this is minus, battery, oh, this is battery minus, this is minus out. So that this battery plus wire is it comes here because in this end here is the charging connector. And we need to place battery to this. There is two minus wires, so this plus and minus goes to charging, and this minus goes, I think it goes to battery out. Yeah. But this is pretty straightforward job. I just need to cut these wires and solder these by order, then solder these wires in that, and maybe take this connector from this board, and so I can plug it here. So that's the plan. Okay, so here is that new BMS soldered in the bird battery. Next I'm gonna measure this. So this is the connector, charging connector. There should be voltage. Okay, this middle one is from battery, and this is the charging connector. They both look so same, so the same value. I also take out that heat shrink tube, and this wasn't Bluetooth. This is some kind of step down chip or something, because there is way in, way out. Maybe I can zoom to that. But it's moving. And focus. What it? Okay, now I see. Okay, let's move it this way. Where is it? I can see. Let's zoom. Okay, there we go. So it's A10A. something. You can Google it if you are interested in what it is. But some kind of regulator, step down or something. So next thing I'm gonna push this back in this housing. Maybe I should put that thermostat temp sensor on the BMS also. Somewhere between those cells. So this end gonna be something like that. Yeah, stuff just it's very short wire, so let's hope that it's gonna stay there. Okay, let's push this back here. Yes. I think this is gonna fit. Let's place this end here. This one still works, okay. And here is the charging connector. Maybe we tried the charging before we Okay, so here we have charger. It looks green and it should change to red when we connect this plug, if this charging works fine. And it does. So the charging port is working. The BMS is working. At least we can charge battery. Then I need to somehow push this stuff here. Like it's there. Then put those screws back. Where they belong. Sorry, this is too near the camera. I can't show you. Like that. Then we need to screw those screws. Very closely. Strong kind of bit for these screws that I make that channel for the with the some right kind of driver. Maybe this one. This one is good. So the upper end of this battery is now good, and the bottom size is looking like this. There is even space here. Maybe I put some maybe half of this block back here. Half is enough. So half block here. It's right size, and then this end here, and there is no original connector anymore because I wanna use this XG760. And this is bottom side, so it's not no worries with some rain, water or something. It's go down. It doesn't go in there. Okay. So next thing is to do is to mount this back to bike and go to test drive. But if you just interested in this battery mod, I can say that thanks for watching. Now the battery is mounted back to bike, and it shows voltage 40.8 volt, and I'm gonna go to test drive now. Okay, I'm on the test drive now, and looks like the battery works fine now. This is the lowest setting. Let me push some more. Oh fuck! This really goes. This is too much. Little bit lower. Oh, this is better. Now I just need to pedal. Maybe one more. But yeah, now this works fine and doesn't shut down. So the problem was the battery BMS. Test drive is over and it went well. Battery has 12 voltage. About 1 hour I drive 17.3 kilometers. And everything works fine. I'm happy. Now I can go to work with this bike or whatever I want. just need to drain that battery fully and then charge and looks how much it's gonna take, and then drive and see how much distance we can get out of it. This battery indicator and voltage, they drop when you stress it, but it's normal, and this is the idle voltage right now. So I think this is done, just hot driving. Thank you for watching.